Welcome to Spotlight on Frazee. I'm your host, Hank Ludke, and I'm here today in beautiful downtown Frazee, Minnesota. And we have with us some people to talk about an upcoming event dealing with scholarships and Queen candidates. And so first we'll start out with Rhonda Fleming.
On Thursday, the 3rd of July, we are having a bake sale in front of the VFW from 5 to 7 p.m. and the proceeds will go, $400 will go to the Freedom Scholarship. The rest will go to the VFW and be used for high school scholarships.
And now, what's your position at the VF?
I am the quartermaster at the VFW.
Okay. And your name, dear?
I'm Kirsten Tollefson.
Mm-hmm. And how long have you been in the Guard?
I have been in for about 4 months now. I'm loving every minute of it.
Well, I like the outfits.
Thank you.
Yeah, how can you hide that much hair underneath that cap?
In a very tight army bun.
An army bun, okay. And your name, dear?
I'm Ashley Liney.
Okay, Ashley. And of course, I know your mother and your dad well. So.
Yeah, everybody does.
and this is going to be a Queen's candidate fundraiser also?
Yes, the last weekend in July we'll be having our turkey days just like we do every year, and on July 27th we will be having the Miss Frazee pageant. And Miss Frazee and Miss Frazee's outstanding teen will be giving up their titles. In order to be running for this pageant, you just have to be a Frazee resident or in the Frazee High School. For the Miss Frazee title, you must be at least 17 years old or a graduate of Frazee.
Great. Well, you know, we've got all kinds of things coming up this summer, and we've had it just rolling right on down the pike. But now this Thursday we'll have the bake sale, and along with that, too, I understand we're going to have Tim Engelbrat here. We'll have the street closed off again. We'll have live music to go along with this fundraiser. So this should be pretty interesting. So, and you get a chance. Come on down, Frazee, next Thursday, and buy some baked goods. See these people, help support the scholarship funds also, and start thinking about Turkey Days, because this year the theme for Turkey Days is Turkey Dynasty. So grow your beard long in the next month here and come on down to Frazee for all our local celebrations. We appreciate your patronage for businesses in our city. We appreciate you watching our program. And with that, we'll be right back with another segment of Spotlight on Frazee. Welcome back to Spotlight on Frazee. I'm your host, Hank Ludke, and I'm here today with Albert Dahl of the Frazee Fire Department. Hi, Al.
Hi, Hank.
So, we've got some big events coming up this Sunday now, don't we?
We do. We have the fire department's annual pancake feed right here at the fire department from 8 a.m. to 1 p.m. So we'll be able to handle everybody from every church around the area and anybody who's here for the lakes. Well,
I know this is always great. It's just like the rescue squad one. You know, I'm already drooling, you know, thinking about these pancakes and sausages, because I mean these two fundraisers, I get the best pancakes and sausage. The next one, of course, is a Burgess fundraiser, but
of course, yeah, we'll have the sausage, we'll have the orange juice, and the fireman's coffee, and of course we'll be flipping those flapjacks.
Well, you know, and I know the money goes to help the fire department, and we've been moving right along. You know, we got another piece of equipment this year.
Yes, we just got our new engine, which is behind us here. 6366 is our new engine. We've had it now for a couple months, so it's been run through the paces. It's going to be a really good asset to our community.
Well, you know, and I'm a firm believer in you can't do the job unless you have the equipment. And then you can't, even if you have the equipment, you can't do the job unless you don't have the people. And thank goodness we have the people that turn out to volunteer for all of this stuff, put in every Wednesday through the year, training, retraining, and dealing with our 5 townships?
Yeah.
Or 6?
Yeah, there's at least 5. I think, yeah, we got 5 that we serve fully, and then there's 1 we do half.
Yeah.
So.
And mutual aid agreements to other towns, too.
That's correct. We serve all the communities around the area.
And that's one of the reasons why we need this type of equipment. And, of course, now the new one is a pumper tanker, right?
That's correct, yeah. We have lots of water on it, plus we can pump right out of it, and we're going to use it as both.
And it's foam unit, too?
That's correct.
Okay. And so now, after our new command center, you know, last year, or 2 years ago, and everything, now we're getting pretty good on our equipment. How does it look for the future?
It looks really good for the future. I think we have all of our big rigs are going to be set for quite a while. The only thing we're going to look at replacing down the road is going to be our six-wheeler that we use for grass fires and wildland fires. It's getting pretty old, and we've had to put a few dollars into it, but just like you have to put money into anything to upkeep them, we're going to look at replacing that down the road. Not immediately, but down the road.
And how are we doing on turnout gear for our people?
That's always a need because just like our clothes that we wear every day does not last forever, we're using these in really harsh environments. So we're going to continue to update those as time goes on. We write that into our annual budget and stuff like that.
So and we always have that, and also our oxygen tanks that we always have to replace because they're only so good.
That's right. They only last so long, and then they're mandated by, the NFPA and all in the state and things like that to get updated and changed.
And so this is free will donation?
It is free will donation. Every single year we've increased our donations, so we're expecting a huge turnout again this year. Last year I think it was $5.23 per plate that was served last year. That's huge. Imagine that, $5 and some cents somebody's paying for a plate of pancakes and sausage, which is all free will donation. Almost all of that goes right into your community.
Well, that's tremendous. And I really appreciate what you and the other firemen do, Albert.
You bet. Thanks a lot, Hank.
And so come on down this Sunday to Frazee. We're on West Main down here at the fire department. The doors will be open. Come and check out the equipment. Bring some money. See our volunteer fire department. And enjoy the pancakes and sausage. Bring the kids.
Yeah, we'll have some jump houses down here for the kids to play with while the adults eat and while the kids eat too. So come on down, have a good time, see the fire trucks.
Well, that'll be a great time. And so with that, we'll catch you next week on Spotlight on Frazee. So pet the dog, hug the kids, kiss the wife, and wave hi to the neighbors.